What do you think, Finn? Hey, what's up guys? It's C here, and today we are going to be cooking some keto almond flour chocolate chip cookies. Now this recipe is from Keto Connect, so I am going to remake it and see if it's really chewy. Quick overview of what we need for this recipe is almond flour, some chocolate chips, some butter, 1 egg, this sugar, I can never say it right, so I'm not even gonna try to say it. It calls for beef gelatin, but I decided to go with this because I didn't have any at the grocery store. This is just unflavored gelatin, baking powder, some vanilla extract. We're gonna need a cup and a half of almond flour. This is our gelatin right here. This is exactly a tablespoon of gelatin. This is the unflavored kind. We're gonna use half a cup of erythritol. And then a teaspoon of baking powder. We're gonna whisk this together. And now we're gonna set it aside. Next, we're gonna work on the wet ingredients. It's a half a cup of butter. So I'm gonna cut this up and we're gonna put this in the microwave because it does need to be melted. So this is the butter after 30 seconds, and I'm just gonna stir it around. To this melted butter, we're gonna add a teaspoon of vanilla extract, and we're gonna add 1 large. And then to this, we're gonna add our dry ingredients in 2 batches. And I do find that using a spatula is best for this and not the wired, because the wired, you'll get the cookie dough stuck in between, and spatula just makes your life a lot easier. All right, now that we've done this, we're going to fold in the chocolate chip, and it's gonna be half a cup of chocolate chip. All right, so I got all the cookies ready and they're about to go in the oven. All right, so I just took this one out of the oven. It says that you should take them out when they're like golden brown on top, but like they're getting burnt a little bit around the edges, so I didn't want them to be really burnt. So I left the second batch in the oven just to get them really golden brown to see what the difference is, and I'll let you guys see it. All right, so I'm just gonna let you guys compare. This is what they recommended, the time, 15 minutes, and then these, of course, they look a little burnt around the corners, but these I left in there for a little bit longer just to see what they tasted, what they looked like, because these didn't look quite done yet. The recipe calls for 16 to 20 cookies, and so I only have 12 here because I made mine a little bit bigger, so that's why I left them in there a little bit longer. But we're gonna let them cool and then we'll do a taste test. So I want to show you guys how bouncy these cookies are. Look, they're so bouncy and squishy. They're really squishy, so I guess that gelatin really settled it. So we are ready to test the cookies. This is my toddler, Finn. Say hi, Finn.
Hi, Finn.
Okay, so he's got his cup of milk. I got my glass of almond milk, and we are going to try the first batch. And this is the one that was left in there for 15 minutes. All right, grab your cookie. They're chewy, but like anything on keto, it doesn't taste like a real cookie. What do you think, Finn? Is it yummy? No? Do you like it? No? Okay, drink your milk. It's pretty good to me. I haven't had a real cookie in like a really long time. Now, as far as the nutrition facts, these have 5 carbohydrates and 3.3 grams of fiber, so your net carbs are going to be 1.7 grams, which isn't bad. I mean, if you haven't had a cookie in a long time like me, for a month, or anything baked, I love baking stuff. So this is pretty. So the dark chocolate chip cookies didn't make a really big impact, but I thought they would be a little bit more dark chocolate, but they weren't as bitter. So now I'm gonna go in and try this one. This is the one that was baked for a lot longer. It was kind of burnt, so we'll see what it tastes like. Surprisingly, I think this one's better. That's so strange. I think this one's a little bit better than the ones that cooked less. Just because it's got a lot more bounce to it. Like when you actually chew it, it's a lot more bouncy. The gelatin really makes a huge difference. That secret ingredient of the gelatin is absolutely makes the cookie. I hope you guys enjoy this, and I will see you guys in the next one. I'm going to finish up my cookies now. Bye.